Hello, everyone. We have a special speaker announcement for our 2025 Midwest Real Estate Investor Conference, which is being held April 24th through 25th in Grand Rapids, Michigan at the DeVos Place Conference Center. This is the must-attend two-day event for real estate investors at all levels. And I have a special speaker announcement to make today. Tony Youngs will be our featured speaker on the hidden market system, finding unlisted properties with no competition. Tony, I'm looking forward to your presentation, and thanks for joining me today.
Thank you, Brian. It's my pleasure.
Tell our listeners and viewers a little bit about your presentation and what they can expect you to be talking about when they come see you.
It's called The Hidden Market, and that's where you go out in neighborhoods and you find distressed houses with no for sale signs, and you contact the owners and make offers. It's very competitive out there in the rest of the world, meaning MLS, buying at auctions, buying on the internet. So going out and finding these, what I call hidden treasures. And every weekend when I go out, I find at least 25 or 30 of these. And I find probates, I find landlords, tired landlords, I find people behind on their payments, but the bank hasn't started foreclosure yet. I find code enforcement properties, vacant homes, and then people that are just getting too old. And so it gives me a lot of properties to apply different techniques such as owner financing, subject to, and cash.
That sounds really interesting. How do you see that playing out in 2025? I mean, with the economy being the way it is, well, how do you think that's going to work?
Well, it's highly competitive out there for 2025, and it's made people very afraid. They just don't really know what the future holds. So I found that people are really afraid to make offers and take risk, especially since it's competitive and you have to pay more for properties. And then you've got the high, expensive rehab cost and contractor cost. So it's really got people fearful. And I'm going to be able to eliminate all those fears in my presentation.
Tony, that definitely sounds like time well spent to come hear you speak. Tell our listeners and viewers, what is your favorite hack or app?
The best thing that has come into my way of doing things is a website or app called IDI Data. That's a skip tracing app that gives me anybody's phone number. It gives me relatives. It also gives me criminal and background checks so that if I go out and door knock, I know what kind of person I'm going to be talking to. And my specialty is door knocking because it totally eliminates the competition. Not many people are willing to do it. And homeowners get hundreds of letters, they get hundreds of phone calls. But if you ever ask them, how many people have come to visit you? Most of the time they say you're the only one. So that's why I keep doing it. And that's why that app with the background check is so important. So if I just encourage everybody to come to this event, it's got something for everybody, and it's a lot of excitement and encouragement, and I'm looking forward to seeing everybody there.
So, Tony, you are going to be speaking Friday, April 25th, and I think that's going to be a fantastic presentation. I am looking forward to seeing and hearing everyone there at our 2025 Midwest Real Estate Investor Conference, which once again is being held April 24th and 25th right here in Grand Rapids, Michigan at the DeVos Place Convention Conference Center. And you can go to MidwestREIConference.com to get your tickets and find out more. Tony, thanks for joining me today.
Well, thank you, Brian. It was my pleasure, and I'll see you guys in a few weeks.